WBC here with a very simple question, and that is, how did you like Devin Haney's performance against Regis Prograis to win the WCB belt at 140 after vacating all his belts at 135? Before we get too deep into the action, please, if you like the video, please like the video. And more importantly, we're trying to get to 200 subs before the end of the year. Please, 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 I really appreciate it. I hate to beg. I ain't too proud to beg, but I hate to beg. So please, if you can help me get to 200 subs before the end of the year, I really appreciate it. We will be more active this year than this past year, and this is the most active this channel has been. So let's get into it. It was a pretty dominant performance by Devin Haney. I'm of the opinion that Devin Haney moving up was actually better for him, because he's been known to be either a weight bully or somebody who at least cuts to, and I've called it Skeletor range. I'm not the only one who's referred to it like that, but he gets really thin at 135. Makes sense that he vacated all the belts. Not gonna say anything else about his muscle development or snack or none of that. That's for another video, another can of worms at another time. But he looked masterful in his performance against Regis Prograis. He knocked him down, I want to say third or the fourth. I just saw the fight. I don't have everything in front of me. I'm just going off memory. And that changed the direction of the fight. And from there, Regis just never looked the same. He really exposed how limited Regis's footwork and movement in general really was. He stood there, you know what I mean? He moved, he had motion, but he never really went on his bicycle as far as Haney is concerned. And he just picked Regis apart. And when he had chances to hit him with power, he did. I think he had more power in this fight than I've ever seen him. In fact, this is the best performance I've ever seen for Devin Haney. Now, there may be some criticism for not stopping Regis. He had a few opportunities. There were a few opportunities late where he got Regis at least stunned or wobbling and he didn't take them. But I think that's because Regis's power was still there. Even late, there were a few shots that he hit Haney with that probably kept him in check and kept him from being too aggressive. And he just played out the rest of the rounds and he did what he did. And it was an impressive victory for me. It was an impressive victory for me. Now, what happens next? Do we get Devin and Tio? The commentators were talking about Devin and Tank. Do we get either of those fights? I would like to see either of those fights, but I'm not sure if Tank Davis is willing to fight Devin. Maybe they got to fight at the catch weight now, because Devin, I think, is probably better for 140 than he is 135. And I don't think Tank is going to move up to 140 to fight Dev. Tio may be a little bit more makeable, but allegedly Tio denied Ryan Garcia because it wasn't enough money. So I'm not sure if they can make the fight happen financially. Devin Haney is traditionally thought of as somebody who doesn't draw, but he did just sell out the Chase Center with a Warriors play in San Francisco. I would say where he's from. He might be from Henderson, Nevada. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that either. I'm not going to get into these cans of worms. I've been somebody who's been pretty critical of Dev. You know what I mean? I'm not a Devin Haney fan, but I got to say I'm impressed. You got to color me impressed. He did his job. He did what he was supposed to do. This is why I don't do prediction videos, by the way, or I don't do them that often. I would have probably, went with Regis's toughness, but it wouldn't have mattered. Devin won, and Devin was the bigger guy overall, not just, maybe weight-wise, and again, not touching that, but I think length-wise, he had a sizable reach advantage, and it was obvious. And again, he had the reach advantage. He probably didn't have the power advantage, but he had enough power to give Regis smoke. He picked his shots perfectly. He moved good. He did everything he was supposed to beat Regis Prograis, and it was a great fight. But that's enough rambling for me. You tell me what you think. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night and God bless. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.